Hi friends, this is Deep Basu and welcome to my channel Think Deep. I'm back again with the review of the Malayalam film, the latest Malayalam film on Netflix called Kappela. I'm sure most of you film lovers and movie buffs have already watched this film. And this movie has been on Netflix for quite some time, and unfortunately last week I didn't have the time to watch it. So this week, this Sunday, I made it a point to watch this film, and frankly speaking I don't regret it, and it's undoubtedly one of the best Malayalam films I've ever watched. So Kappela is definitely had released before pandemic, but I'm very grateful that the Netflix bought the film so all of us can watch it. So Kappela, if you talk of the genre, the film is a love story, but also a thriller movie. So a romantic thriller, I think specifically I have to say, I have to categorize this film, I would say it's a romantic thriller. So but you might ask, looking at the trailer, why is it a romantic thriller? Well, even when I watched the trailer also, it seemed to be a beautiful romantic film between a girl and a boy, but it is a thriller film. And why it's a thriller movie, it's quite a thrilling movie, but why is it? You need to watch it to find out. I won't give out spoilers, or I won't give you any hints. You need to watch the film. So talking about the one-liner is nothing new. But let me discuss the story. The movie basically begins in the pristine valley of Kerala, where we are introduced to one of the lead protagonists, Jessie, played beautifully by Anna Ben. If you've seen Kumbalangi Nights, Anna Ben was one of the lead characters. So the movie begins introducing us to Jessie. She's a +2 dropout. She leads a very mundane, boring life. Her mother has a small stitching business. She helps her mother out in stitching, and she does the household work. And since she's a +2 dropout, the perspective of studying or pursuing higher studies is not there. And she has already reached the manageable age, so both her parents are planning to get her married off. So this is a life story of Jessie, a very mundane, boring life. And there's a guy in the valley called Benny. He's a rich guy who wants to get married to Jessie and finds her very beautiful and nice and simple. So this is a story of Jessie, a very boring, mundane life. Now, one fine day, her mother asks Jessie to call one of her clients. So when she dials a number, she accidentally dials a wrong number. And now she's connected to the second character of the story called Vishnu. He's an auto rickshaw wala. So while dialing the wrong number, Jessie gets connected to Vishnu. Now the love story begins. Now, as you can predict, she dials the wrong number, she gets connected to Vishnu. Now Vishnu is quite intrigued that a girl has called him. He's an auto rickshaw wala. I'm sure he doesn't, he doesn't get to meet women on a daily basis, and I'm sure he craves for a companion and longs for a companion. So when she gets a call from Jessie, he likes the voice, and they get connected. And after a lot of pursuing, even Jessie starts falling for him. And every day they have a conversation at night, during the daytime, and both get hooked on to each other. And a love story blossoms between them. So now a beautiful love story begins between Jessie and this auto rickshaw driver called Vishnu. And Jessie is hell-bent to meet Vishnu and to get married to Vishnu. And being an audience, you all will root for Vishnu, because Vishnu is a nice guy. He's an ideal man, though he's an auto rickshaw wala, but as a personality, as behavior-wise, in terms of hospitality, Vishnu is a perfect man. And definitely as an audience, you're going to root for Vishnu. So all this while, the love story seems pretty real. And Benny proposes. Finally, the guy Benny I told you, who wants to get married to Jessie, he also finally proposes. But since there's a major class divide, Benny's parents reject the marriage. And unfortunately, Benny is left broken heart. So that way, it works out for Jessie. So Jessie right now goes and goes all the way to Kozhikode and meets Vishnu. Now there's a twist in the tale. So finally, all this while, the love story was going out very well. Jessie finally goes all the way to Kozhikode, lies to her parents to meet Vishnu. Now on the due date, Vishnu's phone gets nabbed, because there's no smartphones or video chat that time. It's 2020, but Jessie doesn't have a smartphone. She has a very old phone. And on the due date, since they have not seen each other ever, and they have already been in touch via phone, on the due date, while we all are waiting that when Vishnu and Jessie will meet, Vishnu's phone get nabbed. And it's nabbed by a new character called Roy, played wonderfully by Sreenath Bhasi. He was also one of the main characters in Kumbalangi Nights. So now there's a twist in the tale. Now Roy enters their life. Now what's going to happen? He's the villain, or whether he's not. So you need to find out to see what really happens, whether Vishnu and Jesse finally meet, and if they meet, what really happens. How is Roy going to turn their lives? Bus, now no more. This is actually the plot of the film. You need to watch it to find out. And as I told you, it's one of the best Malayalam films I've ever watched. And being a film buff, I always root for Malayalam films. They are so simple and they're made in such a low budget. And there's not shosha, there's no show-offs, there's no swanky cars or costumes. Means I love the way they do it. And it's directed by Mr. Director called Mustafa. It's his debut film. And Mr. Mustafa is an actor, basically, the director. He's a national award-winning actor. And trust me, he's also, if you can identify him, he also has a very small role. And he has done, as a director, he's done a great job. Not only the story, the direction, the action sequences, everything is so real in the film. And Malayalam film, one of the main khasiyat, let me tell you, it's so real. When a person talks, the way they look into the camera, with the emotions, the expressions are so real. I would love to make a Malayalam film or be a part of a Malayalam film someday. Anyway, this is let me not digress. So this is basically a story of the movie Kappela, and it's quite intriguing. So it's a love story come thriller. So in terms of performances, everyone, in terms of casting, first of all, everyone has been well cast. Even Annabelle, Sreenath, and Roshan, Mathew, all three of them have done a swell job. Performances are very confusing. Roshan, Mathew, I've watched him before. I think if you watch the movie Choked, he's the guy, the lead actor of Choked. He's a very good looking guy and he has done a great job. So all the performances are very apt. Annabelle, if you've seen, she's not only attractive, she has done a superb job and definitely one of the aspiring actors and upcoming actors in Malayalam cinema. And Sreenath, Bhasi, if you have followed Malayalam cinema, he's also one of the promising actors in Malayalam cinema. So you need to watch out for him. So, and the songs are so beautiful, and to overall the packaging of the film is wonderful. The duration is around 2 hours, something 10 minutes, and definitely it will keep you hooked. So first half, definitely it's a love story. Thoda slow hoga. It's quite a slow burner in the first half, while the phone conversation, when they show Vishnu and this Jesse falling in love. So it might be thoda slow, but have patience. The movie has lots and lots to offer. So this is the review for Kappela, Malayalam film. So yesterday I watched the film. I didn't like it so much. This Sufiyam Sujatam, but this Malayalam film will definitely entertain you. So guys, please watch this film if you have time. Do recommend this film Kappela, and I'll be back again with another review. And by the way, today the trailer of Dil Bichara will be releasing. I might do a review of the trailer reaction video. Okay, so guys, bye, happy Monday, all the best.